talking to him or not.
Hello, friends. Let's see. We can get Instagram up here. Can't see it yet. How is everyone doing this evening? It's Live with Katy for crafting. Yay. Look, I'm on time tonight, doing all the things. So we're going to talk about crafting tonight. So there it is. All right. Now I can see the comments. Awesome. All right. So I've been making progress on my tank top and very excited about that. And it's going really well. So here is where I'm at. I've added a couple of inches for sure on the body. And probably in the next day or so, I will be adding in my second color. So I'll be doing the fading into the second color. So I think it looks really good. I'm very happy with it. So let's see if I can tilt that down a little bit so you guys can see. Yay. And it looks like it's going to fit really well. I haven't tried it on yet. I probably won't do that until I switch colors because I will need to put it on longer cables. But so it's going super great, and I'm very excited about how this is working. So making progress here. I haven't done any more on the ice cream truck, so I still have like this much of ice creams. And that is where I'm at with crafting. So we're gonna sit in it for a little bit today and talk about why we're doing this. So I have had a hard time getting inspired the last few months to do any crafting. And so this month I decided that I was going to craft every day for 30 minutes. So 30 minutes, 30 days, going to share my crafting with you. So far I have gone live almost every day. I missed one day. I posted a video of me doing some skirting, which took me a lot longer than 30 minutes. So I definitely did some of that. And I did not knit any that day. But I have been knitting all the other days. And if you watched our video last night, then you saw me talking. Dean was making dinner. And we had just gotten back from going to eat ice cream. So that was super fun too. So yes. And we're here at Fairhaven Farm. You can see a lovely sunset in the background. Instagram cannot. There we go. And so, yeah, it's good times here. So we are making all the things. And I've done like 6 or 7 rows today. So I've been, and I'm up to around 250 stitches. The kitties just got the zoomies. So, yep. We had a couple people, or had someone today sign up again for the Fiber Adventure Retreat. And so we're very excited about that. And it's one of our returners, and we're excited to see her. So it's gonna be a lovely time visiting with them again and hanging out at Cape and Springs at the end of September, beginning of October. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm on round 6 of 7. And then I get to do another increase. I'm doing a light flare on this tank top. It's written to be a little more flared than I'm making it. I don't have a lot of hip, so I don't usually need as much flare there as long as I'm fitting my bust line. So I think it's going to look very proportional for what I want it to be. So my increase rate is just a little less than recommended, but I am increasing. So it will have a slight A-line to it as I go. This is the Not Today tank by Skenanigans. And and it is making progress. Today I was online and I saw that one of the sweater patterns that I have been working on for a couple of years, and I was very excited about. It's a lovely colorwork sweater. The designer is involved in the whole YouTube interview. We don't interview with people that we do our research and interview people with people that we want to be associated with, and she's involved in that. So I am contemplating taking out that sweater at this point, and possibly doing something else. So yes, that is where I'm at right now. So that's kind of interesting. And I will be looking at some patterns for that. I'm not sure exactly how much yarn I have, so I was very excited about this pattern. But I don't really, and I bought the pattern a long time ago, so it's not like I have continued to buy patterns or anything else like that, and I'm not gonna dwell on that. It's fine. I just have to decide whether I want to continue to make it or not. One of the problems with this pattern was that it was not super size inclusive, and so I was making probably a size smaller than I really needed to, and so it wasn't the most comfortable of fits when I was pulling it out earlier this year to finish. And so when I didn't feel like I had enough to finish the ribbing at the bottom of the body, I'm on the sleeves now. I was kind of questioning whether I wanted to finish it anyway, so now I'm even more questioning that. So we're gonna keep that one on hold. It may live in a closet here until June when I can think some more about that. And then I have my vest that I'm still working on. So the Bestie Vestie will make an appearance sometime in the next week or so, because this will probably be finishing up in the next week, just based on where I'm at right now and how much longer I have to knit. I'm more than halfway through the body. So we've made some really good progress on that, and I'm very excited about moving forward. So I have done knitting without being prompted, which is great. And so I didn't have to have the video to be like, oh, I need to go do that. So I'm feeling much better about my craft and my creativity and doing all the things. So making is good. So I do think that getting on and talking to you guys about making and the process of making and crafting has really helped with that flow for me. So I'm excited about that. And I have enjoyed hearing about some of your projects and things that you've been working on. So yeah, Moonwash Yarns, it happens over there on Instagram. So things change, people change, and sometimes patterns don't stand the test of time, or pattern designers for that matter. And so, yep, I'm just not gonna worry about that. So
a bunch of new stuff.
Oh yeah, so Dean wanted me to say that we have a bunch of new stuff, including a big box of yarn just right next to me over here. Let me turn this here. You can see the giant box of yarn there. It's full of sock yarn from Get Knit Faced in Colorado. We're always excited when Michelle sends us some beautiful yarns. On top there, you saw Adventure is Out There, which is our custom colorway, and then also 80s Skating Rink. So those are listed online now. Yeah, those are already online, and
new stuff's already on. Everything's already on.
Everything's already online. So
the bags too.
Okay, so everything's online except for our new bags from Knit Two Together. So we have new embroidery kits and needle minders from Jessica Long Embroidery. We have new embroidery kits of all types from M Creative J. We have a restock of the state needle gauges from Katrinkles, as well as some tools like wraps per inch and cats per inch. we have a full order of Pearl Scout badges from Camp Stitchwood, who is at Nash Yarn Fest this weekend. And what else did we label today?
Did you already talk about Laughing Cat?
We have an order, a restock of Dean's astrophotography yarn from Laughing Cat Fibers. So that's on our Sparkle DK base from her, and those look great. Yeah, and then Socorro Society, that's up. Did you already get tags on that too?
They're downstairs.
Is it up online?
Everything's online.
Okay. Socorro Society, we restocked all the stencils and some of the stick and stitches and some new ones of those. So those are on. And yes, there's a lot of new product coming on the truck. And we're going to be loading up the truck tomorrow and doing a lot of work out there before Saturday when we're going to be at Sharp Top Fiber Gathering in Sedalia, Virginia, just outside of Bedford. So that's fun. Had my accountability meeting this morning with my friends, so that was great. And we were all being very accountable to each other this week. So making sure that we're all moving forward in our businesses, which is awesome. And yes, so we are having a good time with all of that. And tomorrow we'll probably end up getting the rest of the Getting It face bags up. We try to take pictures of those as we do those because they're each by themselves. Knit two together bags. All the sweary bags that we typically have on the truck. So yeah. Yes, so the truck is very full or will be very shortly. And I got some shipping confirmation today. And there's a couple of things headed to St. Louis or already waiting for us in St. Louis when we get there next week. So I don't know what I was going to go from there. That's what I got.
Load everything up on the truck.
I just said that. We're going to load everything on the truck tomorrow. And that was it, I think. So anyway, I'm going to sit here and knit for a minute. And yeah, so I don't know Moonwash Yarn Co.
Oh, either.
So I'm sure we've seen them before. I'm glad to have them on our Instagram today. So it's always exciting. I think yesterday I forgot to mention that our orange cat Sam, we gave him a birthday because we weren't sure when it was, and it's a tax day, and so yesterday he turned 10. So happy birthday, Sam! And he is being very spoiled with my in-laws, and he is living his very best life. So, happy birthday, Sam! We know that you would trade us for a slice of bologna, and that's okay. I see that. Dyeing yarn. All right. Well, I'm excited to see what you have. That's going to be awesome. Thanks, Moonwash, for sharing your new business handle with us. And I like that you're dyeing yard because the dyeing yard. Yeah. We know what you mean. We totally get it.
You're dyeing your yard.
Yeah, don't dye your yard. It might be like, gonna dye it like pink or something. That'd be really fun, but it seems like a lot of work to keep up because grass grows. So yeah, and so yeah, there you go. It's all good. We totally understand. I don't think I have any pictures from today. I don't think I took any pictures today. Actually, I did take a picture today of me. I'm wearing my dress. It's my 100 plus days of Woolan dress. This is Flora. And so I got a lovely stain on it while I go at dinner, so I get to throw it back in the wash. And Dean was very He was like, "Oh, you should put this box under the iPad so it makes more sense." The iPad has been returned to me. I'm so excited we got here, and that was one of the first things. I know, I moved over. I'm getting there.
Sorry, it's just lagging.
I'm sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep my face centered. Sorry, guys.
You already fixed it.
Yeah. So, saying something.
Huh?
I was saying something and now I don't know what it was. I don't either. Colby also distracted me by taking out the trash. And I'm like, I can't focus. What are we doing tomorrow? Just loading the truck? That's it? So,
Moonwash of the dance.
what is this that I'm knitting? This is the Knot Today KNOT tank from Skenanigans. Her name is Ellie. And this is a fantastic little tank top. And it's like a cover up, so it's got a really deep arm and like T-back, racer back. So I did the high neckline, so it's gonna sit up here. And then it's a really nice, I really like the yarn. This is Copper Corgi, and this is her 100% silk noil, and the colorway is Plumeria. So this is just, right now it's to the point that it's just knitting in the round, and I increase every now and then, every 7th round. So, or 8th round. So I just started round 7 of my pattern. So I will, next round I'll do an increase. So yeah, it's, I like knitting Skenanigans patterns. I've done a couple of test knits for them, and then I also did a blanket. It's called Safe Space. It's a join as you go hexagon blanket, and so you knit the columns of hexagons, and then you come back and you do the next column. And so it's one of the staples that I have on the truck.
I'd say you're a Jago juggler.
I might say I'm a Jago juggler, which is the join as you go juggler pin from Camp Stitchwood. It's one of the Pearl Scout badges. So I did earn my Jago juggler badge. Go me. I was pretty proud of that. It's a really cool blanket. I made it out of DK weight. It's written for DK weight or fingering weight, and it is. I used a Halloween like October countdown, so it was 31 days of mini skeins of DK weight mini skeins, and I split them into thirds. I think I was getting like 3. They were like 6 gram or 7 grams each or something like that. So it was like 21. And I think so. Some of my hexagons were a little short, but I think I ended up like filling in a different way. But they're really great. So if you're looking at doing some like Advent style stuff or countdown stuff, I like that pattern. She also, they also wrote the Northeasterly pattern, which is a fingering weight join as you go chevron blanket. So it's a pretty nice one as well. And it's one that you can kind of leave more live and kind of join more as you go. So you can do like multiple columns as you build up. You just have one that's always a little longer until you decide how wide you want it to be. So I have not done Northeasterly, but I have helped a few friends with it. So I am aware of the pattern and how it's written. I also did a couple of test knits back during COVID-ish. So yes, that is what I'm up to. So I think I might need to go ahead and log off. What do you think, babe? He's not listening. So we are enjoying our time. I'm going to keep knitting this evening, and I will chat with all of you guys tomorrow at 7 Central, 8 Eastern for our crafting 30 minutes for 30 days live with Katy. All right. Until then.